Hey guys, I know. I was supposed to make the HLA video today, but it's so late that I don't even feel like making it. But I'm gonna make it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. After I get done with my workout tomorrow morning, I'm gonna make the rant. But I decided to make a new rant today. So, I don't know if all of you know, but I love movies. I love movies and shows a lot. And there is a movie that I have been a big fan of since the franchise have started, and that is Pirates of the Caribbean. I just been seeing a lot of stuff online that they're being recruited for a sixth movie, so I decided why not rank my opinion list from worst to best. Now, a lot of people like to say that this franchise is dead. It's been dead after the third movie. A lot of people like to say it's been dead since the first movie, since the second one wasn't as great. But I kind of disagree. I think the first three movies were amazing, and the other two movies weren't bad, but they're not nowhere compared to the first three. But let's not waste more time. Let's jump to it. My ranking from worst to best. I think we all can agree that the worst movie is 4. No, do I think 4 is like completely garbage? No, it's not completely garbage. I mean, 4 isn't like a Ant-Man kind of garbage movie. Like, I could actually sit down and watch 4. The thing I just hate with 4 is that all the characters that I liked weren't in this movie. You had Jack, Barbossa, and that was it. Elizabeth, I understand why Elizabeth and Will was gone. I understand why Will was in here. Will was in here because he was cursed on the ship, on the Flying Dutchman ship, and Elizabeth was pregnant. So completely understand why. But it would have been nice if like Jack would have had swooped in and took care of her during her pregnancy. Like, that would have been nice to see. And I didn't mind I didn't mind Blackbeard or Angelica, because those are some good new characters, and the mermaids were a good idea for the movie. I didn't mind it. What I didn't like about the movie was the fillerness. It was too much filler in this movie that it just got really repetitive and really annoying. Like, Barbossa had nothing to do in this movie, absolutely nothing. I don't even know if he was in the final battle or not. Like, that's how much I don't know if he had to do with this movie. Only thing I remember about Barbossa doing is Jack asked him to help him find out about the mermaids. That's all I remember. He had absolutely nothing. He had nothing to do in this movie. And that whole filler mermaid and pirate couple, that was just wasting a lot of time. Like, I don't care about that. So try to make a relationship happen because Will and Elizabeth are no longer around. Like, don't even do that. You could have had potential with the mermaid stuff. Don't try to make a man fall in love with a fish. Like, that's just weird. Half human, half fish. Like, that's just weird. Like, you could have had the mermaids be villains. You don't have to do all that other shit. Like, it was no point of it. Now, those are the negatives. The positives are definitely Jack, Blackbeard, Angelica. The action scenes were good, and I love the storyline. I love the whole, oh, Jack has to help Blackbeard find this potion to help him stay alive, but then at the end, Jack gives him a potion that makes him die. Spoilers, because it's been like how many years since movies came out. I don't care if you've seen them or not. I'm going to spoil it's going to be a lot of spoiling in here, so just get used to it. But yeah, the fourth one isn't bad, but I think I consider it the worst since nothing really much happened in the movie that too exciting besides those main 3 characters that I just introduced, and nothing else really happened besides all that filler stuff. Now, Damn Man Tells No Tales. I absolutely have no problem with this movie at all. I consider this movie better than 5 because it was the only side character we got was Barbossa, and he was even interesting. The people on the ghost people were interesting. Like, everything, the action was top notch, the storyline was top notch in this movie. Everything was good. I consider this better than 5, way better than 5. The only reason why I think that it was a good ending for the series is because the way they ended it was no cliffhanger. All Jack says that he said, "Where to, Captain?" And I don't remember what Jack said, but I do know that it's like there wasn't no major cliffhanger like saying, "Oh, we need a sixth movie." And I heard that he won't even be in this movie. I heard that this movie is gonna be like an all feminist pirates movie, and I'm all down for that because I don't mind watching women take action because I'm all for that. If they do this, they have to do it right because it would be really good to see all women fight. Like that would be great. But I heard he won't even be in the sixth one. But I do consider 5 way better than 4. 5 was way better than 4. I don't understand why people didn't like it. Everything about the movie was just really great. Some of the characters were like Barbossa's long distant daughter. She was okay, but her action I said action. Her accent kind of got like annoying, and like her being involved in the plot kind of got like annoying a few minutes after. Will and Elizabeth's son, I didn't really mind him that much because he was okay. Adam character. He was cute too. He's very cute. But yeah, I didn't mind it. So yeah, 5 was way better than 4 to me. So Curse of the Black Pearl. Like, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this because a lot of people like to say, "Oh, the first one is the best," and I disagree. The first one will go down as one of the best ones in the franchise. This movie, I absolutely have nothing. This movie is just amazing, from storyline to the characters, everything to the action. Everything in this movie is great. I have no complaints with it. There is no negatives about it. Absolutely nothing. The whole it being a curse on the boat and everybody looking like skeletons was amazing. I think that was good. The CGI for it was great. Everything. Like, I didn't even like the whole Elizabeth and Will love story was great because they have such good chemistry. Why waste that love story? It was so good. I just think that this movie was top notch and I have no complaints. Dead Man's Chest. Now, this movie was amazing. Yeah, we had some filler stuff in it, like with those other people getting trapped inside that ball when Jack went to that other island and he was running away from those people that was trying to eat him. That's fillerness, but I didn't mind it because it was like really good. Will getting trapped on the Flying Dutchman boat with his dad was interesting because me and the Flying Dutchman was really interesting to me and everything. The Will and Sasha, I like the whole love story. I like the whole love triangle thing happening. You see, the love triangle, it had potential, but at the same time it was worthless. Like, it didn't need to happen, but like it happened for a reason, even though it was no point of making it happen. Like, I didn't mind it. But either than that, this movie is not bad. I love it to death. It's one of the rewatchable ones. And I have no complaints besides that. The fillerness and the making a so-called love triangle happen that didn't need to happen was all good. I mean, I could absolutely just watch the movie over and over again and not get bored. And man, everything in the movie was great. The characters, the storyline, the action. Oh my god, the final battle was top notch. It was great. And the best movie, in my opinion, At World's End. Now, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying that At World's End is the best one. The fact that it didn't even make that much money in box office really hurt my feelings because I consider this one the best. Because this one had a great story. I liked how they picked up where it left off from the second one. It had a great story. The action was amazing. All the characters were good in my opinion. Even the side characters, like I don't remember her name. She was a girl that was in love with the Flying Dutchman. I don't even remember her name. She was even interesting too because she has a lot to do with him being trapped inside the locker. Like, it was great. We still had that little tease love triangle that was happening in the movie, but they just turned that aside in the movie, which was great for me because it was no point in even making it even happen in the first place. The whole Will and Elizabeth deciding whether or not they should be together because she kissed Jack at the end of the movie was also great. Jack not trusting anybody because they all tried to kill him in the past movies was also great. Him being trapped inside a locker was great. Everything about the movie was great, and we could all agree that the final battle was way better than any other final battle in all these 5 movies. I mean, I'm just saying, the whole whirlpool idea was amazing. No other one of these movies are gonna top that whirlpool ending. And Will getting chopped on the Flying Dutchman boat was a good idea. It was so great. Like, I consider Our World's End the best. I think, in my opinion, that's the one I could rewatch over and over again more than the other 5. I just think Our World's End was a good movie, and the fact people don't even like it is just, it blows my mind because the movie was just so great. So that's my ranking from all 5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I will always love these movies. They will always hold a special place in my childhood and in my heart. I have all 5 movies here in my room with me. I hope we get a 6th one with all females, because that wouldn't be bad to watch. I just hope that I think after this 6th one, if they continue, like, if they reboot it with the females, I'm curious to see how they have it go on. But if you were to ask me, I feel like the franchise has to end, because, like, if they keep making them over and over again, and if the storylines get bad, then there's no point in keep making them. But in my opinion, I say if you're gonna go for all female reboot, go for it, because I'm down for that, because I'm all up for females taking action. It doesn't always have to be men doing all the work. So I'm all for that. So this has been my rank. This is Ashley Burchett signing off, and I approve this message. Bye guys.